We're back. It's race number 3 of the year, and it's another Ranger Ultras. This one is the High Peak 70 or 100 kilometre challenge. It started at 9 a.m. There were 40 competitors on the start line. The conditions during the day were extremely hot, touching 30 degrees with really high humidity levels, so it was a real slog for all the guys and girls out on the course during the day. The race went from Whaley Bridge to Middleton Top and back again. That was the 100 kilometres, which Lloyd did decide to do, so let's see how he got on during the race.
Okay, about 5k in. It's a hot day, fairly pretty, but by God, it's getting warm already. It's only about 9:30, but so far all good. So about 1 hour in. It's getting rather warm now. Lovely views though, makes it worthwhile. Currently in joint lead. All good so far. Okay, almost 2 hours in. Getting hotter still. I'm just slightly in the lead. In reality, it's just the difference between us opening and closing gates. So it's not really anything but joint leading. Third, can't really see, so there must be some way back. Very difficult to tell how I feel in this heat. It's hard to feel anything other than just very, very hot. Keep drinking lots of fluids and taking electrolytes. Almost about a fifth of the way in, about 20k, just under 2 hours. Uh, 37k in. I've just gone past the turnaround for the 70k, continuing on to Middleton. Oh, this is hot. Had to slow down to a walk now. Just the conditions have really put pay to any chance of running now. The conditions are just so hot. At the water station, I've just had to take 5 to 10 minutes, just try and take on as much liquid as possible. My stomach is churning a bit, difficult to take on any food at the second, so I'm just concentrating on keeping down liquids. I've made the choice to carry on to Middleton, but this isn't about position now. I happen to be in the lead, and I was told at the checkpoint I was way ahead of second, but you're not really racing for position now on a day like today. You're just racing to complete. It's you against the conditions. Had I continued running, I would have just, I mean, I was on the verge of getting heat stroke, so I've just slowed right down to a walk now. Take it easy. about 15k or so to Middleton, so I've done about 38k, and on we go. Okay, so I've left Middleton about 3-4k ago, so I'm heading back the way I came. I passed up to 5th, now coming in the opposite direction. 2nd was probably only about 5 minutes behind me. It depends how long he was stopping at Middleton, because I had 10 to 15 minutes, so fairly biggish gap to 3rd and 4th, but as before, you can't really race for position. It's just due against the conditions. I haven't done an update for a while. About between 20 and 21k to go. I'm still in the lead. Absolutely no idea by how much. I mean, I think I'll must certainly be doing the last 10k in the dark. Very slow course today because of the heat. It's right up there with the hardest I think I've ever done. Trying to keep the cramp at bay now. Just trying to keep a good pace going as best as I can, and literally ticking off the kilometres one by one.
So here we are again, Lloyd, 5 months later on, and I'm sat here interviewing you after another great performance.
Only 100k this time.
Yeah, still very impressive in this weather. Do you want to tell me about it? How was it out there? I heard you, when you finished, your words were, I've done Marathon de Sable and that was harder.
So I think you can say a lot when you just finished, but it was certainly comparable today. The raw temperature is not the same, but the humidity here was horrendous. And it was constantly a fine line between drinking as much to stay hydrated, but also trying not to get an upset stomach, because there was just a limit to how much you could consume.
Yeah. And were you tempted at the 70k turnaround, or were you always going to go for the 100?
The race plan was always to go for the 100.
Yeah.
But there is a little bit of you when you get to the 70. And the Dishes railway line was probably the hardest bit of the whole course, actually.
Yeah.
There was just no hiding from the heat.
No. And I think when you were coming in, you were seeing head torches behind you, forgetting that you were running in amongst all the 70k runners, and that sort of panicked you a little bit.
Well, I hadn't overtaken at that point many people in the 70k, so I saw a head torch. Difficult to say, isn't it, in the dark? But it felt like 10-15 minutes behind me.
Yeah.
And it just, the race position up to that point, it was about completing today in this heat, because you could just ruin everything. But only with about 10k to go, my mind started drifting. Well, you've come this far by yourself, you want to finish.
Yeah.
You've had a long day by yourself in the lead, so you may as well finish in the lead if you can. So I absolutely put on the afterburners.
Yeah, and we saw the result.
Say what the result was.
Yeah. You've just to reassure everyone, you've taken a little bit of time to recover, and we've looked after you, and you're feeling okay now. You're feeling good.
I'm feeling pretty.
Or better, let's say better. I wouldn't say good.
I've had some food, a couple of cups of tea, and I wouldn't say like I want to do the 100k again tomorrow, but it was it was good.
Yeah.
It's the way I race. I always leave everything out on the course, and today was no exception.
And normally Amy and the kids are with you. I know they're out on course, but do you want to give a little message to them or a little wave to them?
Yeah, so they were at Middleton Top. They'd been waiting a couple of hours because actually I should have got there probably a bit earlier compared compared to last year's times. The times have been quite a lot slower, haven't they, because of the heat.
Across the board.
But they won't know that. They've been waiting a couple of hours. So my son's growing up quickly now, and I think he looks with a certain bemusement as to what on earth was going on.
Yeah. Well, a couple of trophies again. I'll probably get these the wrong way round, but we'll start with your age group. So you're the age group winner for the 26 to 49. So congratulations with that. And then of course we've got the big one, not only fastest male, which is this, but overall winner in the high peak 100. So congratulations, really well done. No problem. We've got your winner's coaster as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lloyd.
Well done, Lloyd.
Congrats.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
So, a first place result for Lloyd. There is no stopping him now. Thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you all again on the next adventure.